welcome to this amazing atmosphere at the Winter Gardens, Blackpool! It's the Bet Victor World Match Play brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation and live on Sky Sports. Well, it's time to meet our players, and all the way from Australia, please welcome the original K.Anderson! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of 8 major titles, he's simply known as the Machine, James Wade!
Rod Harrington, who was a very youthful-looking James Wade, who saw at the top of the show, 2007 champion. It's been a few years, but he loves life on the Blackpool stage. He
does. I mean, it was a very fresh face from him, wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, he's been a great dart player. He's one of those players that we call solid. The Machine nickname is perfect for him. He doesn't make too many mistakes. And when you feel lucky on a certain stage, you just got that air about you that you think you're a little bit more invincible. And, you know, K.Anderson is going to have to be on the very top of his game to beat James Wade today.
You have to admire what K.Anderson has done, living in this country, playing on the Pro Tour, earning his spurs, and at the last minute making the match play.
It was at the last minute as well. You've got to take your hat off to him. I mean, that is a real big commitment with his family and all, moving them over from Australia. But that's what you have to do in professional sport, Dave. If you want to become a top professional, you want to earn a lot of money, you make commitments.
He's a very quiet character, a real gentleman, K.Anderson.
He is, yes, fresh to the game, loves the game, loves playing. He gets on well with everybody. You never hear anybody say a bad word against him. You know, he's a real nice guy. But up on that stage, there's no nice guys on the front.
John Part, Stuart Part, your commentators for this one.
Yes, thanks, Dave. And pretty good start from James Wade, who absolutely loves this stage, of course. James Wade after Phil Taylor, hugely successful.
91.
The Machine winning here once, losing 4 finals, all to Taylor. Will this be his year to claim another world match play title? Has the game,
100.
has the ability, has the temperament, but has been handed, I reckon, a really tough first round match against a man who deserves special praise for what he's achieved in the last 6 or 7 months.
Yeah, and he's the type of player you can't just cruise by at half your game or something. You would expect K.Anderson to really push James Wade and maybe possibly even win 83. The game. Kyle has been impressive to everybody that's faced him on the tour, and we know what he can do. That's what he can do.
If you didn't know, you do now. K.Anderson made a fantastic impression. Remember, hitting a 9-darter at the Alexandra Palace at the World Championship.
100.
Reached the last 32 of the last Worlds. He's the treble 20. Well, that's unfortunate. Hit the 180. He may not get a dart at a
58. James requires 78.
Yeah, this is where James is usually quite deadly. Being effective, gets himself to 2 darts for double. Double 12 it is. Double 6. So,
66.
mistake.
Carly requires
1
72.
Anderson, quite capable of pouncing on. It's double 12.
That's a great guide for him. Well, he'll be
48.
disappointed. What a chance after hitting the 180. He watched Wade miss and then 2 darts at double 12 himself.
James on the first leg.
You don't get too many chances against James Wade. Anderson had 2, missed them. And Wade takes the first leg, a dramatic first leg, on throw.
95.
Well, the misses weren't by much, just maybe that little extra bit of tension opening a game. I wouldn't describe anybody as nervous here. They're just settling in.
96.
No, not at all. Good leg from Anderson.
$43.
James Wade never failed to reach at least the quarter-finals of the World Matchplay. That's some record.
$83.
If it goes to plan, got a bit of darts to be played between now and then. There is a potential quarter-final against a certain K.Anderson looming down the line, but as I say, a lot of
96.
darts to be played between now and then. The winner of this, by the way, will take on Brendan Dolan in the last 16. Dolan, a 10-6 winner over Vincent van der Voort, who had double trouble,
60.
the Dutchman, having wired double 12 for a 9-darter in the very first leg of the match.
That was his first double he missed. And, I guess it could have been all different
83.
had he hit it, because he lost a number of legs on the trot immediately after winning that leg.
$132.
Lovely darts, James Wade.
$100. James requires
Well, K.Anderson
130.
left this in the opening leg. James Wade, 130, 1 treble required. Treble for double 5, single for the bull. Bull it is.
105. Carly requires 84.
Yeah, he can't afford a mistake on this occasion. Needs that double 12. Finds
James
it,
on the second
holds his
leg.
throw.
K.Anderson. Third leg is James to throw first. Game on.
Don't want to fall down a break in a match which is potentially as tight as this one could be.
We've talked about K.Anderson,
96.
and the sacrifices and the gamble that he has made by leaving his family back in Perth in Australia and having a real go at the Pro Tour. For me,
85.
he is one of the players of the year so far. An unsung hero, but to do what he's done and manage to qualify in such a short space of time for the World Matchplay is a heck of an achievement, and he deserves all the
123.
success he's going to get this year and more TV appearances to come, but his performances on the Pro Tour have earned him a spot here. He went down to the wire the very last weekend, Pro Tour weekend, a fortnight ago in Wigan, but a quarter-final appearance got him here. Vindication for all that he's sacrificed.
180.
Brilliant from Wade, first one.
Yeah, and he'll have a clear 6 darts with which to
43.
deal.
James require 102.
The 102 out. He's going to go for treble 14. Of course, favoring tops and double 10s,
82.
which he's left.
Lovely
121.
smooth throw as well,
James requires
K.Anderson.
20.
Classic darting throw. Style.
Games on the third leg.
James Wade doesn't miss double 10 very
Well,
often.
Megan Cloud has
2-1
thrown
it
first.
is.
Game
Yeah,
on.
we've talked about all that Anderson has had to sacrifice and to come over here, and you know what it's all about. It is tough. Brilliant again from Anderson. His second 180. But the travelling and the air miles and being away from home.
Well, you don't really think of any of that. You get up there and you play darts. You're there to play darts. That's why you do it all. And it's business of the game, playing the game. I bet you he loves it as much as we like to watch his excellence. And James Wade. It's its own little world on that stage. And we're in the
140.
when you're within any match, whether it's on a tour or behind closed doors, anywhere, it's once you enter game on as stated, then you're in that little
123
world exclusively.
Yeah, Anderson on a possible 11 darter here. Really good start from both players. I expected this to be pretty close with a high standard. So far,
95.
it has proved to be.
58.
Kyle Anderson here for 2 apiece. That's a great leg. Great leg of darts.
Kyle Anderson.
Well, yeah, we might not see too many break opportunities like Kyle had. Missed those 2 darts at double 12 to break the first leg of the match, and those might be rare opportunities.
96. $58. $81.
Could be an important last start from James Wade. Oh, great darts again from Kyle Anderson. That puts the pressure on. He's looking to challenge Wade here.
140.
If Kyle Anderson sticks around and stays on the tour, where can he go? How high can he go?
He's got potential
123.
to do anything. Obviously, 9-dart game in the World Championship, his first appearance, and it just sort of lets you know that what the potential could be. Similarly, I remember Michael van Gerwen hitting a 9-dart game on a televised Dutch tournament very early, very young. Well, everyone should take notice when these sorts of things happen.
140.
Well, for me, top 16 is certainly within Kyle Anderson's reach. Is he going to get a dart at tops to break? Bullseye for James Wade. Oh,
101.
So close again.
You require 40.
But you could say here that Anderson has earned the right. This for the first break of throw. Never in doubt, Kyle Anderson with a really impressive start on his World Matchplay debut. And the Blackpool specialist James Wade has much to muse about during the break. Kyle Anderson hits the front, 3-2 here at the Winter Gardens. Been a great day here at the match play. Tonight we've seen some terrific darts along the way. Vincent van der Voort just missed a 9-darter, but he missed a lot of more doubles after that. Dolan wins 10-6. Sulovic in a tie-break. Disappointment for Jenkins and his legion of fans. Gary Anderson starting his bid for darts Triple Crown in fine style against Steve Beaton. A real treat to finish up day 2 here in Blackpool. Kyle Anderson ahead with a break on James Wade. Really impressive. Wade 101 average, Anderson 103. And the Aussie not fazed at all by the atmosphere, the experience, the occasion. His debut, don't forget, on this stage. And he looks right at home.
Sig leg is Kyle to throw first. Game on.
Well, he's just playing a game of darts. He's trying to win, as he always does, his best. Fierce competitor.
81.
That's why he's done so well so quickly. He can trouble anybody up on that hockey.
$140.
When the draw was made, I always got the feeling that James Wade would have
46.
privately known he could have had easier draws than K.Anderson, that's for sure.
Well, saying that, Stuart, I found over the years that if you're really going to win a title, this sort of a draw can actually benefit you. It's a stern test, perhaps, but in trying to win a title, not just one match or one round, it's actually probably a good thing. Gets your focus right in, you're forced to battle, and you're probably more tested in the second round than your opponent is.
Battle hardened.
Exactly, and so it can be quite a good thing.
100.
Obviously, I'm talking about winning the whole event. It's not such a good thing if you're just talking about, well, let's get to the next round.
Impressive indeed, K.Anderson. 180 from the Australian. He's loving this, all right. Really putting pressure on James Wade.
130. Carly required 94.
Important moments in this match. 94, Bull the first target. Oh, he's missed the Bull. Double 17. Great recovery. Double 16.
78.
So close.
Yeah, roller coaster of an effort there, but attacking. It's double 10 for James to break back.
On the 6th leg, James Wade. 7th leg is James to throw first. Game on.
The dart of experience.
Yeah, capitalizing on Anderson's missed dart at double 16.
One dart from Kyle. Double 16 for 4-2. Oh, Wade punishes. But he won't be overly worried by that.
100.
I know he's not a player who thinks about what might have been. He just gets on with the game, K.Anderson. You know better than I, John, that there are a lot of players who muse on legs past, and it takes them a couple more legs to get themselves together, but K.Anderson isn't one of them. 101 apiece, but even better now for K.Anderson. 4 180s, and we're only in the 7th leg.
There we see those averages, and Anderson scoring wise, perhaps looking like the favored players should look.
108.
But another 180 reeled off down to 41. He's looking to get that breaks back straight away. What an attack.
140. Carly require 41.
He plays with the right attitude, doesn't he? Can he finish it off? What a big dart this is. Oh, well done. He handled the pressure beautifully there. Break again. 4-3.
Game on.
Well, great entertainment for the end of the second day.
41.
And then slack start here, and a chance for James to reel off yet another break. Well, a chance to get in that position.
140.
And he takes full advantage, doesn't he? Really get 100 ahead.
Well, he would be hoping here to make it 4 consecutive breaks of throw.
58.
I think this all started when I said there probably might not be any more break opportunities after that first leg. I think I said something silly like that.
Wade here being forced to produce his very best. 104 average from the machine.
140.
Riposte from K.Anderson, but it's advantage Wade. Can he take advantage?
140.
Well, yeah, I was praising Kyle's scoring and how he's looking kind of favorite in that aspect. but didn't get to the point where I'm impressed with James Wade's composure to this point in the match. The composure that allows him to make these sorts of shots. Needs the ball.
That's
why he's one of the best in the business. James Wade, 1-2-1 on the ball.
Game on.
It is 4-all after 4 consecutive breaks of throw. 105 Wade, 103.5 K.Anderson. Game on. Keep it going, lads.
60.
Great game. Thoroughly enjoyable, John.
30.
Wade let off the hook there. A poor opening score. Only gets a ton though, so still room for Anderson to pressure.
81. $55.
27-year-old from Perth in Australia. All the family watching back home via the internet.
83.
Well,
85.
The tension of how well they played against each other has crept in to this leg and contaminated the scoring.
83.
Doesn't give much away, does he?
Well, not really an impressive leg either way, but you know, they keep working and fighting. It's still either player's leg, and I think that's why the tension isn't abating at all.
100.
Great third there.
Indeed. 144. Great finish for the players, this, but not on this occasion for Wade. So a chance here for Kyle.
104.
Wade leaving his favourite tops just in case. 14 for the ball. Didn't even think about the treble. Bullseye! Brilliant! K.Anderson! How about that? Wade and left tops. And K.Anderson here is proving to the world of darts that he belongs in the big time, on the big stages.
You know, a great answer to the 1-2-1 out of James Wade. But you know, that second dart, I think he was actually flirting with the double 14 to leave double 18 rather than the bull. You know, a lot of people might go for the treble 14.
Hedging his bets.
Yeah, you know, you just close enough so you won't miss outside, but you just might get that and have an easier double rather than the bull. It's dangerous though. You have to be playing well to try those sorts of things.
100.
I do think it was intentional that he was that close.
Good point.
60.
He's playing with confidence, isn't he? He's playing with belief. Be disappointed with only a ton after the first dart, that's for sure. James Wade is going to have to lift his game. If you are just joining us, James Wade has never failed to reach at least the quarterfinals of the World Matchplay here at the Winter Gardens. Won it once, lost 4 finals, all of them to Phil Taylor.
134.
More pressure.
James require 161.
On this man.
Yeah, he needs to dig deep. Oh, we know he can do it. He's treble 17. Well, that one got away. A flyer.
137.
He has managed to leave double. I don't know if that's going to intimidate Anderson, though, to go ahead 6-4. Needs 67. He's got the treble 17. Just a double 8. Double 4.
63.
He knows. He knows.
24.
A real chance has just gone for K.Anderson. Double 6. He's already won a leg on this. That's a perfect marker. And that will break Kyle Anderson hard. He had 2 darts to go 6-4 up. What a game. We've had 6 consecutive breaks of throw. And we can't split them. Race to 10. Wade is level. What a match. The finale is coming up. Don't go anywhere. Wade and Anderson locked at 5 apiece. Day 2 of the match play. It's been a really interesting night. Brendan Dolan is through to the last 16. Going the better of Vincent van der Voort. Terry Jenkins blew it in the end in the tie-break. Menzior Sulovic is through. To play, Gary Anderson, far too good for Steve Beaton. 3 top-plus finishes in there for the world champ, chasing the Triple Crown. And here, possibly the best game of the tournament so far, Wade and Anderson. Can't separate them. Race to 10, 5 apiece. Great darts.
The 11th leg is James to throw first. Game on.
I wonder how important that 10th leg will prove to be. The Aussie having 2 darts at double 8 and double 4 for a 6-4 advantage
140
for daylight.
Well, good start to the leg for James. And don't forget, it's been all breaks lately. 6
81.
consecutive. And it'd be good for James if he could hold his throw, really, and turn the tide.
To be fair to Anderson, the 2 darts he missed were right on the wire, weren't they?
Well, so were the 2 at double 12. He had the very first leg, and that would have been a break.
81.
They've all been well thrown darts for both these gentlemen. Seen a lot of class in different ways, poise, scoring, attacking. You have to like what they're both bringing to the game.
He will continue
100
to take the game to James Wade, that's for sure. He will be very, very aggressive, Kyle Anderson. But he's pushing Wade all the way. One of the really
91
fancied runners for the match play, James Wade. And he really is being forced to play at his very best.
134.
Just in case Wade misses. This for a 13 darter, by the way.
A great marker.
Game's on the 11th leg. James Wade. 12th leg is Kyle to throw first. Game on.
Great response from Kyle Anderson.
108.
Doesn't get any better. 6 at the very best. 180s now for the Aussie.
Well, it's one thing that's surprising is James is down 6-1 in terms of 180s. There was a time when it would always be the other way around when he was involved in a first round match. I'm not trying to fault his play any. He's really playing quite effectively.
140.
That was a really good dart from James Wade. Relentless. Relentless. That's the second leg. We've seen 2 180s in the same leg from Kyle Anderson on a possible another 11 darter.
100.
There's a maximum. Answer.
41.
1 for tops to level again. Double 10.
31.
Now 2 more missed darts at double.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Huge opportunity now. James Wade will think, I can eat this up. It's 12 or treble. It's double 13 to break.
55. Finally required 10.
Is that a let-off for Kyle Anderson?
Oh, yes. He's at double 5. That's a little awkward because both darts are different angles, but he finds it anyway.
K.Anderson.
Celebrates, I think, more out of relief than anything else. And that third one managed to find its way in. It looked pretty tricky to me.
Darting drama on day 2 of the match play. Here comes Wade again. He means business.
140.
Yeah, he's mad at himself. Not only did he miss, but that dart at double 13 was off by at least a quarter inch. And in terms of how well these guys have played, their misses have been on the wires. And it wasn't a good effort.
Well, the standard has been that good. It's been maintained. Here we are in the 13th leg. Wade 103, Anderson 101, the averages.
95.
How good is this? Well, we saw the first match go to
64.
extra time earlier with Metsior Sulovic beating Terry Jenkins 11-9. I wonder if this one will follow suit.
58.
Perfect.
140.
You can see the disappointment on Kyle Anderson's face there. He expected an 8th. 180. Oh, what a good dart that is, lifting it over the first one.
140.
Brilliant. You have to say,
160.
they were exceptional darts from James Wade.
And Anderson, really needed
92.
that 180 the last
James
turn.
Wade 68.
And an easier out shot because now Wade, first to go for double 10 after that treble 16.
Game's on the
Nicely done.
James Wade.
2 dart 68, treble 16, double 10.
Game on.
The only way to go if you love double 10.
Under pressure, they were brilliant darts. The 140 before.
54.
I'll tell you, those 2 darts that went in the treble from James Wade were class. Well, he is a class act, isn't he?
And
100.
I was a little disappointed not to punish Anderson's weak open there. Well, Kyle back in the treble.
100. $98.
Big leg, I think.
100.
Well, 100 may not be enough, John. Two treble 19s would have left 170, of course.
Yeah, he could have even hit a treble 19 and then gone and hit a treble
57.
20 and still leave 167. So once you get that 19 single, you pretty much can do what you like between the 20s and 19s if you hit trebles. If you hit all trebles, you can do what you like if you're Kyle Anderson.
Well, that equals the best so far in the tournament from Adrian Lewis. Adrian Lewis hit 8 in his win over
96.
Joe Merman.
That's
67. 8 now for Kyle Anderson. Fantastic.
50.
Oh, he's got it. He needs to stay there. Yes, double 15 right next to his favorite double 10.
135. Kyle required 20.
Millimetre. Should be a good guide for him. And there's 7 all it is.
Kyle
What a
Anderson.
match.
15 leg is James to throw first. Game on. $59.
Here he goes again.
123.
Unlucky with the last one. But still both averaging over 100.
James just fixing up his equipment. Not sure what was the problem. Obviously, he needed to replace something. Let me see, still over 100, both players. What a match.
140.
What a tussle.
134.
Kyle Anderson here, proving to those who may not have seen him or may not know too much about him that
162.
he belongs on the big stages, but James Wade loves this stage in particular. His 10th World Match Play appearance. In the previous 9, always reached at least the quarterfinals.
116. James
Good pressure though,
140.
140 here. Wade just missing out on 150 in the last leg, and Anderson
100.
has already
Kyle
taken
Uruguay,
out 124 on the ball.
He'll go for another treble 18, leave double 10. 16 for tops.
88.
Not likely coming back for it, because James, to hold his throw, is on the same. Just needs to bring it down. Perfectly there.
15th leg, James Wade. 16th leg is Kyle to throw first. Game on. $57.
Is this the moment for Wade to pounce? We've talked about the darts of experience.
Yeah, Anderson had a
100.
weak first score on his last start of a leg, and James didn't really punish that either. So maybe Anderson come back again. No, it's continuing to struggle.
94.
Just saves it a bit, but only 51 ahead before James throws. What a great adjustment, that second dart.
85.
And he kind of got a deflection. You'll feel it was pretty ugly all around.
Brilliant.
108.
Oh, and a bit of luck. We always talk about when they're not lucky when they fall out, but that one hung in. It was pretty loosely there, but it stayed.
140. Kyle Uruguay 170.
6 darts from here. 9 180s. Great recovery from Kyle Anderson.
100.
He'll be happy enough with that.
Kyle Uruguay 70.
Makes Kyle Anderson think. 1 dart at tops.
50.
Yeah. A lot of thought there because, like you said, I mean, he's probably thinking before he throws that, if I miss it, I can lose the match. I might not be able to regain against James Wade playing this well. It's tops.
56.
Oh, he knows how great an opportunity it was to move one leg away and squandered it. Still, he has to save it. Kyle Anderson does. 1 dart left for double 5.
10 to score. James Uruguay 20.
Well, is that the match? Same target. Different result! And James Wade breaks crucially. He now throws for the match. Kyle Anderson, has he cracked right at the end? 4 missed darts at double for 8 apiece. And Wade throwing for a place in the last 16.
Yeah, and James would take that one of an all day long to start in this situation.
100.
Yeah, just knock a 12 dart leg in, James, on your throw, and there's nothing that Anderson can do about it.
180.
That's why he's one of the best in the business, the very best in the business.
95.
Kyle Anderson's had his chance though, John.
144.
Unbelievable, Wade on a 10-darter. What a leg to throw when you're throwing for the match. Amazing.
96. James Uruguay 40.
Anderson blipped and Wade waded in. And double 10 for James Wade. What a fabulous performance from James Wade. A brilliant performance from Kyle Anderson, but it's Wade who wins a thriller. 10-7.
The day of high drama. A joke from Wade there, mutual respect between the two. That was a cracking performance. The Australian K.Anderson. The former champion keeps his cool. Wade 103.593 to average, 43% on the doubles, a 1-2-1 when it mattered, and a victory for James Wade. Brendan Dolan earlier on, 10-6 over Vincent van der Voort. Terry Jenkins out of the competition tree for James Wade. Brendan Dolan earlier on, 10-6 over Vincent van der Voort. Terry Jenkins out of the competition, beating Ben Sulevic. Gary Anderson, comfortable win for him, 10-4 over Steve Beaton. And James Wade, 10-7 over K.Anderson. Afternoon session was full of drama as well. Number 12 seed Mervyn King out, beaten by Andrew Gilding. Ian White, Stephen Bunting, 17 180s in that one. A 10-6 victory for White. Pine going out, beaten by Jamie Lewis, 10-7. And Michael Smith, beaten by the former rugby union player Gerwyn Price. Wayne Marvel's alongside me. Wade doing the business when it mattered. You can rely on him.
This is what he does, and instead of going 8-all, it goes 9-7, and what a way to wrap it up. What a final leg that was, and you can rely on James Wade.
Tomorrow Taylor starts his campaign. We expecting big things from him again this year.
But you always do here. He's just so relaxed here. He's been staying here for a good couple of weeks now in his holiday house, so he'll have acclimatised, if you like, to the Blackpool air, and he'll be more than ready. He's been practising hard for this.
Let's hear from the winner, James Wade, talking to Rod Studd.
James, really well played, an average of over 103 then. That was some performance from you, because Kyle threw a lot at you in that match, didn't he?
Was it really? I never average over 100.
You did today.
Yeah, I mean, Samantha lost her granddad here shy of a year ago, and she said, "Don't worry, I'll be looking on your shoulder," you know. And I thought, bloody hell, yes, so any chance you're looking over my shoulder? You know, he kept it in the 180s, and he kept punishing me, and everything I did wrong, he did right. And I didn't think the game was that kind of standard. I thought me and him were making a lot of mistakes, but you know, if I've averaged like that, you know, I played really good darts, and I guess Uncle Baz was looking over my shoulder, and he looked after me there.
Look, this is a very special place for you, isn't it? You've got a terrific record. You've been in the final 5 times and won it once. You come alive at Blackpool, don't you?
Yeah, it's luck, not it's by luck and not by skill here. You know, I mean, the crowd do something for the players here. They will you on, they gee you on, and they give you energy that you don't. I personally don't get from any other venue. You know, and as much as I hate to say it, I feel at home up north. You know, and it's an honour and a privilege playing this venue with this crowd. It's a magical place.
Terrific, well played today. You play Brendan Dolan next. Thanks for talking to us, James.
He's in good form, isn't he, James?